also future interns.
Hi, my name is Riley, and I am an intern at PadNet, and I go to school at CSU Long Beach, and I am a junior.
Hi, I'm Nani Kalau, and I'm a spring 2024 intern here at PadNet. I am a screenwriting major at Cal State Long Beach.
Hi, my name is Miriam. I go to Cal State Long Beach. I'm a cinematic arts major, because that's what it's called now, with a directing specialty.
Hi everyone, I'm Yasmin Hurtado. I am a fourth year at Cal State Long Beach and with a focus in cinematography.
I wanted more hands-on experience with equipment. In a lot of my coursework at Long Beach, I don't really take classes on editing and like cinematography. Interning here would give me that hands-on experience that I can simultaneously do with my courses. And it really did help me a lot working on sets and doing assignments for class to then also know like how all the equipment works and how editing works and studio production. So it directly like applied to what I was learning in class. So yeah.
I'm not really involved with anything production-wise. I've only taken one class where they let me touch a camera. So it was like really helpful to be here and just to learn all about camera work and like audio and boom mics and production, since my curriculum didn't really offer that for me. I think it's really important to have both. Even though I'm majority screenwriting, it's just helpful to have experience in all aspects of film.
I was drawn into interning at PadNet because I had a friend who interned here, and she told me about how it's a much more hands-on experience than most internships, and just a very like good supportive environment. And it's very important in this type of a field to be able to get like actual experience with production, because you learn so much through just experience and your own like personal problem solving. So I think that that's very important. So I was like, this sounds really cool.
We did a film production here, and I just like the vibe that the staff brought to the table.
I learned a lot about editing. I didn't think that I would ever edit as much as I did because I'm not very tech savvy. I'm definitely more of like producer brain and like pre-production. So it was nice to experience post-production and learn how it actually works and how Premiere works. I really like came in, my goal was to learn how to use Premiere and a lot of the like camera basics. We learned how to use the DSLR cameras as well as like the studio cameras, the control room. So we got a lot of experience working in the studio and in the post-production facilities.
I've been able to learn so much. I didn't really know about anything about cameras or audio until I came here. I didn't know anything about editing, and then Harmony was so helpful in teaching me about Premiere and all of like the keyboard shortcuts. So editing didn't feel as long as it usually would if I didn't know about those shortcuts. And I just learned about like production, TV broadcasting, and everything that I wasn't able to learn from my curriculum.
I've had the opportunity to learn a lot of things here at PadNet. I think one of the most important ones for me was learning how to edit and how to use Premiere. Beforehand, I like technically knew how to use it and like could sit down and figure it out like for hours, but it didn't really qualify as like knowing how to use Premiere. But now I do know how to use Premiere because, we work a lot on the post-production, not just the production of projects. And it's also made me learn to like editing a lot more, which is something that's very useful and good when you have to do a lot of editing in the future, probably. But yeah, and I think also just learning how to use different types of equipment and what each one does, learning how to operate like a control studio. Yeah, lots of things to be learned.
I have been able to learn about community action partnership and what they do here at PadNet, as well as sharpening my production skills.
My favorite project was the PadNet Presents jury episode that Miriam and I co-produced. It was a lot of fun. We got to invite a lot of PadNet members here, so we got to network and meet a lot of people and really just have our own idea come to life, which is really exciting to see, and to also be a part of directing that was really fun. So definitely my favorite.
My favorite project would have to be the past intern vlog. I was able to edit it all by myself, and I was able to basically put a whole storyline together of how the interns were. I didn't really know any of them personally, but I was able to see all of their personalities just from what they captured, and it was like a great exercise to cutting things together and making sure the audio was all at the right places, and just putting B-roll together and learning how a timeline works on Premiere.
My favorite project was the PadNet Presents jury duty episode that me and my fellow intern Riley produced. It was really, really cool to see so many people from our community and from the PadNet program come together to be a part of our project, and to see it just come to life, especially the day of production after we'd been like planning it for so many weeks. And to just see how everyone else was proud by the end of it, and that they really enjoyed it. And yeah, it was just very cool to be able to take on a leadership position like that. And thank you, Harmony, for letting us do that. That was super cool.
LB Nightcap episode for 2024. That was fun to do. Doing the editing for that. It was like a lot of fun, like taking charge in a project, and yeah, just like kind of being creative with it and knowing the different things about the Premiere Pro.
It was more community based and very supportive too. Like Harmony was really supportive and like taught us a lot, and it's a very valuable experience, whereas other internships I kind of just felt like I was there to aid and not really like learn from it as much as I did here at PadNet. So
I think PadNet is different from other internships because we really get to be a part of everything that happens and not really like assisting it. More like we have like main roles. I've done like the main camera person, main audio person, and I've just helped out a lot more than I thought I even would have.
You can meet a plethora of other people in the same field as you. And in such an interactive and creative field, that's always very important to your own like enrichment.
We are very hands-on. There is not a lot of like small work. Like we all have big roles to play.
I would tell someone who's interested in working at PadNet as an intern to definitely go for it. It can be a little overwhelming to, like take that step and work in a new space with new people, but everyone here is super supportive and all of the interns are lovely. So you really get to like make these connections and then follow through with them even after your internship is over. It was a great experience. I had so much fun.
I would tell someone who's thinking about applying to PadNet to apply. And even if you don't get it, just to keep applying, because they do have internships so often. It's really hard to get an internship at like a bigger studio, because I know they just have so many people interested in it. And this one is like you really get to do everything like yourself and hands-on. You're not just running coffee. You're not just like helping like people out or like organizing stuff. You're actually doing the camera work, doing the audio work, and then like being on production, like being able to go on field productions and being able to make your own episode of PadNet Presents. And it's really helpful and it's really beneficial, especially if you're not able to get it from your school.
Whether you plan on majoring in like no matter which field, which specialization within the field, it's very, very enriching because you get this hands-on experience with every single part of the process, which is super important to like truly understand, no matter what specialization you're going into, to understand the entire process of production. And a lot of other programs don't really offer that because you'll just be in like one specific role, and you don't even get hands-on experience in that one role. So this PadNet's very cool because you get to just be involved in production as a whole, and you get to be a genuine part of the team, and it's such a supportive environment, and Harmony is always so sweet and so supportive, and so we all have a lot to learn from her. So it's definitely apply and try your best to get in, and if you don't, try again next year.
I'll definitely say that it's super fun. Come and intern at PadNet, no matter what your skill level is for production. You'll definitely learn something. Everybody's super helpful, especially Harmony, the intern supervisor. Kind of like a no judgment zone. Everybody like learns at their own pace, and even though you learn at your own pace, you could still feel like you're doing something worthwhile, and that's like a lot of fun and very encouraging. So if you want to be in an environment like that, definitely come and intern at PadNet. Yay!
Okay.
Don't put that in. Don't put that in there.
That me, I'll start over. My favorite.
Hi, everyone.
Giraffe. Thank you.
Oh yeah.
Do it, girl. I would tell someone who's thinking about applying to PadNet to do it, girl.